I pose a hypothetical question. As a man of some 57 years of age, I am discovered sucking the penis of a baby boy. I ask you to picture your own outrage and revulsion. Ah, but I have my explanation already. I am a moil, an appointed circumciser and foreskin remover. My authority comes from an ancient text, which commands me to take a baby boy's penis in my hand, cut around the prepuce, and complete the action by taking his penis in my mouth, sucking off the foreskin, and spitting out the amputated flap, along with a mouthful of blood and saliva. This practice has been abandoned by most Jews either because of its unhygienic nature or its disturbing associations, but it still persists among the sort of Hasidic fundamentalists who hope for the Second Temple to be rebuilt in Jerusalem. To them, the primitive rite of the Peria Mestitza is part of the original and unbreakable covenant with God. In New York City, in the year 2005, the ritual, as performed by a 57-year-old moil, was found to have given genital herpes to several small boys, and to have caused the deaths of at least 2 of them. In normal circumstances, the disclosure would have led the Public Health Department to forbid the practice, and the mayor to denounce it. But in the capital of the modern world, in the first decade of the 21st century, such was not the case. Instead, Mayor Bloomberg overrode the reports by distinguished Jewish physicians who had warned of the danger of the custom, and told his healthcare bureaucracy to postpone any verdict. The crucial thing, he said, was to be sure that the free exercise of religion was not being infringed. In a public debate with Peter Steinfels, the liberal Catholic religion editor of the New York Times, I was told the same thing. It happened to be election year in New York for the mayor, which often explains a lot. But this pattern recurs in other denominations and other states and cities, as well as in other countries. Across a wide swath of animist and Muslim Africa, young girls are subjected to the hell of circumcision and infibulation, which involves the slicing off of the labia and the clitoris, often with a sharp stone, and then the stitching up of the vaginal opening with strong twine, not to be removed until it is broken by male force on the bridal night. Compassion and biology allow for a small aperture to be left, meanwhile, for the passage of menstrual blood. The resulting stench, pain, humiliation, and misery exceed anything that can be easily imagined, and inevitably result in infection, sterility, shame, and the death of many women and babies in childbirth. No society would tolerate such an insult to its womanhood, and therefore to its survival, if the foul practice was not holy and sanctified. But then no New Yorker would permit atrocities against infants, if not for the same consideration.